Welcome back to the class on human resource management. My name is Aradhana Malik. I've been teaching you this course. Today we'll talk more about strategic human resource management. We talked about strategic HRM in the last class. Today we'll discuss a little bit more about this. Specifically, we'll cover one more model of strategic HRM that I found to be very useful as I was going through some material, and then we'll move on to the implications of for strategic management in the future. Strategic management is an evolving discipline, and I feel all human resource managers should know how it is going to shape up, how it is likely to shape up in the future. So let's get on with it. As usual, I've referred to two papers, and let me show you these papers. Actually, these are two recent research papers that I have referred to. The one is by Jiang, Takeuchi and Lepak, the other is by Swart and Kinney, and let me just show you these. This is the paper by Swart and Kinney. It's called Reconsidering Boundaries, Human Resource Management in a Networked World, and the other paper that I have referred to is by Jiang, Takeuchi and Lepak. And this is a very interesting paper regarding new perspectives on the black box in strategic human resource management research. So it talks about, it starts with an integrated model of strategic human resource management that I will share with you, and the model is a reproduction of the model that is in the paper. I've tried to create it myself in this particular lecture. Okay, so this is the original paper, all right, and the full reference is here, so if you can get a hold of it, I think it's worth a read. It's very good. Okay, multi-level model of strategic human resource management. This is the model that has been referred to in the paper by Jiang, Takeuchi and Lepak, and it is a very interesting paper on how strategic human resource management develops over different levels, how it evolves over different levels. So at the level of organizational level, at the level of employee perceived HR systems, which is this little box over here, this is it feeds into the individual knowledge, skills, abilities and other characteristics. KSAOs refers to knowledge, skills, abilities and other characteristics. It also feeds into the motivation that individuals have to perform and the opportunity that individuals have to perform. How employees perceive the human resource systems is critical in determining how employees use these systems. If they are not aware of something, how are they going to use it? And it also adds to their motivation. Something exists, but they don't know about it, or they don't think it's friendly enough, or they don't think it's accessible to them. How do they know that they can develop themselves? And I will take the example of this particular opportunity that we have here. I am teaching you through the NPTEL program, through this massive open online courseware, and developed through the National Program on Technology Enhanced Learning, financed by Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India. So this opportunity was shared with all of us across the board, with all IIT faculty, and all of us came to know that such an opportunity existed, and all of us were given an equal opportunity to develop the courses that we thought that we could develop for an online teaching mode like this. Some of us decided to take up this opportunity, others waited to see how this would develop, and then they decided to propose courses. Yet others decided not to go in for this opportunity. There were still some of us who missed that email. Now, IIT did everything in its capacity to share this information with anyone who could develop this, or who could use this opportunity to develop their own skills, because we also learn quite a bit sitting here, sitting in front of a camera talking to you. I end up learning quite a bit about this subject. You are not there, so I can't really revise things, I can't go back and forth, I have to be absolutely clear about what I'm saying. and I have to be prepared and ready to teach you. So similarly, anyone who wants to use this opportunity has to first know about it, 2 has to have faith that this will work, and 3 has to be comfortable with it. It's not easy sitting in front of a camera and talking to an empty classroom. And you know, at this point I would request the camera people to please just focus on the rest of the class and show the participants what we are doing here, just to give them a sense. I don't know if they're listening to me, but it will be nice if they can show the students what I'm talking to, what this room looks like. And I'm doing this specifically to help you understand what an opportunity looks like. I think they're not paying attention anyway. There are empty chairs in front of me. So, you know, there are still some of our colleagues who have probably missed this email, who have not yet talked to us, and who don't know that this kind of an opportunity exists. Thank you very much. I think they heard me. Yeah, they're now zooming in. See, I'm talking to an empty classroom. I can see myself, but there's nobody here. And but when you listen to me, it's like I'm talking to you, and it has come with a lot of runs of practice. I've learned to look at the camera. There is a big screen in front of me. Thank you very much. You can focus back. So this is what I'm doing here. Okay, now you get a sense of what we are doing, and I'm talking to you through this camera. It's almost, I'm trying to imagine in my head that all of you are sitting on these chairs and I'm talking to you face to face. Okay, this is an opportunity that has been made available to all of us across the board. Now, if now, you know, there are still some of our colleagues who don't know that this opportunity exists. One, because they've not read the email, for some reason it has missed their attention. 2, because you know, they have not really, or it probably went into their junk folder. Or 2, because they've not had a chance to speak to anyone who's actually sitting here and delivering this lecture. I also came to know about this initially, the NPTEL program, through some of my colleagues who enrolled in it. I was out on vacation, the email came, and I somehow missed it and couldn't, you know, apply during the deadline. So that is what I'm saying. When we talk about individual opportunity to perform, that is about, you know, employee perceived HR systems. What this opportunity here is a development opportunity offered by the IIT system, and that enhances your motivation as a teacher. It is a big boost to my confidence, knowing that there is another avenue for me to develop my skills in teaching this particular course. Similarly, in your own jobs, you will have something, you know, that motivates you, something about your job that motivates you. You have to know about it, you have to be familiar with it, you have to understand it, and you have to have the knowledge, skills, abilities, and other characteristics. I mean, I need to know enough about HR to sit here and talk to you. I have to be able to dig out information. I have to be passionate about the subject. I have to know how to communicate. I have to know how to address people coming from different backgrounds. Only then will I be qualified and competent enough to sit here and talk, and only then will, and my seniors have to be convinced about this, and only then will I be given this opportunity to develop my skills here. So that is what we mean by this little, this box over here. Okay, and that leads to employee outcomes. Okay, so this is the mediation process. Then this then feeds into team human capital, team motivation states, and team involvement. Now, I will continue with this because this is something I know best. I'm sorry if many of you cannot relate to this, but this is something that I really know best. A team of faculty members from different IITs have come together and developed a series of courses in different disciplines. We initially started with just video recording. Then we started with offering certificate programs, which means we not only have to deliver a lecture and leave it to the world to interpret or not interpret it, we have to be answerable for whatever we are doing, which is what the forum is about. You ask me questions, and once in a while I make a mistake and I have to go back and say, I'm sorry, I've done this. But then, you know, it helps us clarify whatever we are saying. It helps us, it enhances our accountability to you. That feeds into our motivation, and the human capital has developed. The IIT's teachers are no longer just teachers in the classroom. We have gone out into the cloud and we are giving you all this information, and we are developing courses, you know, through the resources we have. The papers that I just showed you have been downloaded from databases that we have through the institute. And sitting in any local college, I would probably not have had access to this. I have the access, so I am taking that and giving it to you through this platform. And so we are together building this base of resource, you know, and it enhances the team motivation states. I speak to another faculty member who is doing the same thing that I am doing here, who's sitting and teaching another course there. We have lots to share, we learn from each other, we keep getting feedback from our seniors in say IIT Madras or IIT Bombay or IIT Delhi, and based on that feedback we improve our skills. For example, the initial lectures in this program were 1 hour each. We got the feedback that 1 hour is too difficult for people to focus on, 1 hour is too difficult for people to download from the internet, so you please cut short your lectures to half an hour. Now that is the development of team human capital. And knowing, and when you all write on the forum that you formed a WhatsApp group for this course, I mean, that boosts my morale, and I share that with my colleagues, and they say, what did you do? And I said, I responded to a few queries on my own, my TA did the rest of the work. Oh great, we'll also do it. So you know, it and people get personal. Some of you are so, you know, you're so connected to us. You ask us. If I cough in the middle of a session, somebody, one of the students, I forget this lady's name, but she asked me how I was feeling, and that's so nice of you, because then we are bonding with people who we've never met. That enhances my motivation as a teacher. Sitting here, I don't know you, but I still feel connected to you, and when I share this with the rest of the team, we all feel happy about it. Team involvement. The crew sitting in the recording office doesn't have to pay attention, but the minute I said I need you to zoom out, they zoomed out, they showed you what was going on. So the entire team is involved in developing the series of courses. Just imagine how much of positive energy is circulating in the building that I am sitting in, and in similar buildings in this whole program on NPTEL. We are teachers at IIT, but we are also now teachers in the cloud, thanks to you and your interest in learning something online. So this is how this feeds into this, the opportunity to perform, the motivation we had, the knowledge, skills and abilities we had fed into the human capital, okay, and that leads to team outcomes. My individual outcome as an employee is development of this course. The team outcome is development of a series of courses. Initially it was just individual courses. Now the team outcome has evolved to reflect in the certification courses. We are not only giving you video courses, we are also giving you certificates for performing well. I saw the gradation of certificates. So that's very nice. You'll get a certificate from IIT. You're sitting in the comfort of your home, doing things when you can, and if you're committed enough, if you're learning enough, if you've been sincere enough, you'll get a certificate that says that you've passed with flying colors. Maybe your college will recognize it. We are not pressurizing anyone, but maybe somebody will recognize it. Maybe it will help you move ahead in your career. So that's very nice. That's the team outcome. Okay. Now this is the team level HR systems that are feeding into this. Okay. The team, the human resource systems facilitate this. They also feed into the perceived HR systems. There is a process involved. There are some administrative processes involved in getting this whole thing started and taken forward. So you know, the people, this time is being used up. There's money involved. There are other resources. We have to have access to these databases through the library. So a whole lot of people are working together behind the scenes to give you this basket of knowledge. Okay, that feeds into the team outcomes, that eventually feeds into organizational outcomes. I'll just tell you how. This team human capital, right now the team consists of interested faculty who have volunteered to do this, sitting in various IITs. The word is spreading. Some of our colleagues are getting motivated. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I can foresee a point maybe sometime in the future where we could end up. I don't know if it's going to happen. Again, disclaimer, I am not the authority on this. Please check with IIT Madras if it's really going to happen. But I would not be surprised if you could actually earn a degree sitting in the comfort of your home listening to these lectures in the future. Okay, so that is the organizational human capital. Sometime in the future there could be a likelihood of some organization, maybe not IIT, maybe another organization that's doing it, maybe some people are already doing it. You know, you could be admitted into a program, and if you successfully complete it, you could end up getting a formal degree that is recognized by somebody. I don't know if it's going to happen, but if it does happen, I will not be surprised. And that will be the creation of organizational human capital. Organizational motivation states, when we see so many people sitting in so many far-flung areas communicating with us, I come to know through friends, whose helpers, whose friends, whose, you know, my nieces and nephews, whose classmates have enrolled for this course. I mean, it's amazing to see the outreach of these courses, not only this course but the other engineering courses specifically, for example. The outreach is immense, and that boosts up our morale as an organization, that yes, so many people have enrolled and we are doing something good for the community as a whole. The motto of IIT Kharagpur is dedicated to the service of the nation. We are trying to serve the nation, and when you all enroll for these courses, that boosts our confidence. You know, that helps us remind ourselves that we are doing something right. So that is the enhancement of organizational motivation state, because people are involved, they are doing their work, some of them are doing their work, we would like to think we are doing our work well, and that is, and the organizational involvement, the feedback that we get from you. You tell us to do something, we implement it, you all register for these courses, so many people have registered for these courses. That's a big boost. In order to facilitate this and make this better, everybody has to be involved. There's a whole technical team involved that are here 24/7. It's recording, processing of the lectures, somebody has to write things up, somebody has to upload them, somebody has to do the technical background work. So everybody is involved. Okay, so that is this box over here, and these three are interrelated. The organization facilitates this. The organization facilitates the organizational level HR systems, facilitate the team level HR systems, which in turn facilitate the employee perceived HR systems. Team level HR systems have informed us as to what we need to do. Organization put a system in place, different teams were told about it, and the teams approached individuals and they came to know. Now I as an individual know that this is there, and I've banked on what my team has told me, and that has helped me do whatever I'm doing in this course. Okay, and that is how it's getting to you. So all of these things are connected. Now the HR system is a top-down approach. I don't know if this is probably coming in your screens. This is a top-down approach where the organizational systems are put in place first, and then the information percolates down to the team level HR systems, and then eventually employee level. And then when the time comes for the outcomes, you know, this is the mediation process, generation of human capital at various stages, and that in turn becomes a bottom-up process. The employee outcomes then feed into team outcomes. What I produce, what different people produce in different places gets collected, and that becomes a team outcome and eventually an organizational outcome. Different teams, the output of different teams is collected and feeds into the organizational outcome, and that's how human resources develop. I've given you the example of something I know best. I'm sure you all can come up with similar examples on your own. So this is something that you all should think about. Okay, do discuss this with your peers. Okay, this is the multi-level of strategic HRM. We are doing this so to align ourselves with the vision for the future. We want to spread knowledge to everybody who does not have access to good quality knowledge and information, and that is the vision of this whole program. So we are trying our best and we are working towards it, and getting people involved in it at different levels, providing them with the necessary support helps us do that. Okay. All right. Strategic HRM implications for the future. I think I'm going to stop here, and maybe this will be a short lecture, but maybe I'll just add on another half-an-hour clip only for the networking. So I'll continue after a break, but that will be a separate clip. Thank you.